boost off the bench, given the fact that, you know, she started coming off the bench early in the season. Wings in the black. Dallas Wings without both their point guard Mariah Jefferson and Isabel Harrison.
Point shooter. Vegas doesn't take or make a lot of threes. Very timely when they make them, but look at Asian
matchup. The Aces put up about 88 points a game. That's tops in the league. Alicia Gray finds her rehabbing a house, right? We're going all the way back to the studs on the inbound.
Experience shows up a lot in the late game situation.
McCautry tracks down that rebound. McBride able
that game. I thought she looked really good. She didn't look like she'd missed 4 games with a back injury.
Enrique.
Watch Enrique right here come off the Sabali screen, turn the corner, and nobody wants.
Bill Lambier says we have to keep her east and west because she is so dangerous going north.
And she hits her first 2 shots, which is a good sign for Gray.
Good rebound there from with the second best scorer in the WNBA. Thornton tries to take it right at.
She's got the assignment on Enrique. And see the cushion she gets? I told you at the beginning, somebody's arm is going to fall off tonight. I just have a feeling. There's 2 good offensive teams in this league. He's won 2 titles with 2 different franchises, building here in Dallas in his 2nd year.
He added in a deep 3 from Marina Mabry. Won't go. McCautry tried to save it into the hands of Alicia Gray. Gray trying to fight for her own rebound and is able to get it out to Enrique Agubawale. Triple again. A couple of trays and had 8 points tonight.
There's a lot of really good Notre Dame guards in this game.
Yeah, from South Carolina, then Enrique, Marina Mabry, Lindsay Allen, Kayla McBride. I mean, the list just goes on. They are.
Actually, Las Vegas has 4. Kelsey Plum is not playing. She has an Achilles injury. She's out. Now, Dallas has 15 points on 5 threes, and Vegas hasn't even taken one. This is a difference.
Rogers on the miss, Swords with the rebound. D-Rob, we
personality. She's got a high IQ for the game. She's got a high motor, and
Daniel,
you got to see the play before the ball gets in your hands.
Mabry being guarded by Erica Hamby. Hamby could not get a hand in the face. Mabry pricked up her dribble, finds Sabali. Working on McBride. She goes all the way. The fact that they were in position to win. And once you get in those positions or predicaments enough times, you'll find a way to close them out over time as Erica Hamby finishes at the rim.
That was a really nice 2-man game.
Let me tell you, Marina Mabry is not afraid to step. Last year's 6th Woman of the Year coming down with the rebound and going downhill was Lindsay Allen.
It's a nice slice to the rim. And then Asia Wilson just too strong. Just on the block, you can mix up, you know, your timing on when you bring it, on the pass, on the dribble, on the catch. There's lots of different options, but with a young team.
Enrique just picking her poison. She said, let me just wait, let me be patient. Okay, let me go.
I'm just gonna wait till the lane opens up. Just everybody keep basket cutting, keep moving without the ball. I'm just gonna be patient. Asia was a bad free throw shooter, but she wasn't a very good one. And she has worked on it. She's gotten better and better at the beginning of the season.
Tied here. Two in the half.
Bench averages double figures. Jackie Young just fell below double figures at 9 points a game. No one else has that kind of firepower with 2 players averaging double figures off the bench.
What another pass from Rogers over to Hamby. Little back and forth game there. Good defense by Kayla Thornton on the perimeter. Point advantage for Vegas. Arike Gubawale trying to help Dallas hold for the last shot off the glass. You gotta call that one if you're going to the bank for three. And that will cut the lead to single digits as Kayla Thornton is hobbling back to the locker room. And we've talked about this before, Debbie, but the fact that Liz Cambage is not with the team this year, Swords and Wilson have been, gives the Aces a boost as well.
Well, she's having her career best numbers. We know she can score. That's that
three going into the locker room for the Wings. So this is the 24th season. We'll be celebrating year number 25.
They've done a really good job loading up to Arike. You knew that Bill Lambier was making an effort to try to percent as a team. He said he's never had a team shoot the ball that well. And there's Asia on that left block.
Little frantic pace seemingly from the wing for the three-pointer.
Now you got to dig in here, and you've got to be tougher on the defensive end and not let Las Vegas get what they want. But there's a great basket.
Effectively. Hamby says, I'll just put it on the... Harris, that won't go away. They're 11 of 26 from long distance. What an entry pass deep, and you can't do anything around for halftime, but, you know, in the wobble, she enjoys talking to Bill. I think she wants to be a future coach one.
She played at BC with some really good players, and they never made the NCAA tournament, so she hasn't had a chance to really. They're going to say she got bumped. They wanted a foul.
Ty Harris and one. I agree with you, Debbie. She
should not have to rush.
Sobley blocks it. Get that out. You don't want that mess in here.
You know what?
That was the 24th free throw attempt for Las Vegas. That's how they have been able to make 22 points tonight. And Marina Mabry once again in this ball game.
They've got 12 triples. Floppy action, which is what they just ran with the guards crossing on the baseline. They like to isolate the block.
Going
offensive player. You're trying to get the hips and shoulder game past the defender.
Mabry had one. Hamby going to work.
I don't know when De'Erica Hamby doesn't have a lot of energy off the bench. You can count on it.
Hamby has affected both sides of the floor. Diggins Smith, who's now with Phoenix, is out on maternity leave. Arike runs against space.
Well, they're doing a good job in their two-man game of getting the switch, because that's what Las Vegas is doing. But under duress, she wants to go left, and so twice she's going right back into the help.
Sobley with it tonight. With just over 2 minutes in this final quarter. Tatu Sobley able to knock down from beyond the arc.
She is such a good player. The #2 overall pick this year is going to be really fantastic for Dallas. It's exciting to watch her up against her, or you know, whether they needed to double team her. And you think about it, it's been a 3 or 4 possession game. Okay, so
in the corner. Sabley, who's had a hot night. Now you have to try to get the steal or foul. Almost got it with Sabley keeping the ball away from the charity stripe tonight to go along with 9 boards, just shy of a double-double. On the inbound, Sabley fading away and somehow got that one to fall, so it's not over yet.
They set 2 screens for her. She catches, and of course, Jackie Young doesn't want to commit a foul.
Either team has a timeout, so a big defensive play has to come here as a small lineup. And that does it. That ices this ball game unless something crazy happens. The baseball pass down the floor. Sabley puts it up. And the Aces are able to hang on. 96-92, 5 scores in double.